talk a little bit about the middleweight division. We had Danny Jacobs versus Luis Reyes last week. What do you think about that fight?
It was a good fight. Danny won every round. But the problem with Danny was trying to knock him out. See, the worst thing you can do is trying to knock a person out, because trying to knock somebody out makes you expose yourself also. Because now you're just looking for a hard shot. You're not thinking no more. You just want to put this guy to sleep one time with one time. So, and this guy, I mean, he can fight, but he was running the stuff that he said that Danny was gonna do. He was doing it. Oh, you're running. You got knocked twice. You got knocked out 2 times and stuff like that. I mean, like, it's time that Danny lost wasn't good times for Danny. Danny had a problem. He was paralyzed. A lot of stuff happened to him. I'm saying, not because of boxing. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff that happened to him, and he came through that. He came through that. So the guy took that as like Danny can't fight. So he was running his mouth what he was gonna do to Danny. Danny just beat the boots off him. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even touch Danny. Every time he hit Danny when he was holding him, and the referee said break it, he hit him like that. That's all he did. He lost every round.
What do you think Reyes could have done to do better in the fight?
I think he'd fight somebody else, because he wasn't ready for that. He wasn't ready for that.
What would you rank Danny as in the middleweight division today?
He's in the middleweight division today. The fighters he got, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he should be. He's in the top. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put him number 1.
Number 1, you put him over Golovkin, Canelo, Charlo,
I mean,
Andrade.
Let me read that. Now, Golovkin fight. See, when you fight a guy like Golovkin, right? And you fight a guy like Golovkin, you know he can punch, but that's all he can do is punch. So he dropped Danny the first time, but then after that, he was nothing else he can do to Danny. Danny's tough. Danny was hurting him. You see what I'm saying? So like when you get a guy like Golovkin, you take him into deep water. You take him into deep water. See what they should have done when they got to the 8th round. That's when Danny should have jumped on him. Danny could have pounded him out. Even though everybody thought Danny won the fight, but they wasn't going to give it to him because there's too much money on the table. Because the money they would have lost that money fight with Canelo, you know what I'm saying? And plus, Golovkin didn't have a rematch clause in his contract, so he'd have fought Canelo. But I kept telling everybody that Canelo was going to win, even if he didn't win, he was going to win, because if he lose, there would never be a rematch. Now it's a rematch. So once the rematch is over, if Golovkin loses again, then it's over. But if Golovkin win, then there might be another one.
How did you score the fight between Golovkin and Canelo? It was a draw, but did you score it differently, or did you have it a draw?
I mean, I scored it differently, but if you look at Canelo face and Golovkin face, his face is swollen. Okay, so he takes a lot of punches. You know what I'm saying? And he takes a lot of punches because he think he can absorb punches, but once he finished boxing, that's when he gonna have a speech bad. His speech, he won't be speaking the same.
Would you like to see Danny have a rematch with Golovkin, or would you like to see him fight Canelo?
I'd rather see him fight. He can fight Golovkin. I think he'd beat Golovkin this time. He'll beat Golovkin this time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Golovkin really don't. I mean, I'm not a fan of Golovkin. I kind of think that he's using something.